Alright, we're here at Gabriel Richard High School. About to work out with Marcus. My guy Nick was supposed to work out, but he's working on state championship for football. So best of luck to him. If he could get one in football and basketball, he'd really be goated for that. But yeah, we're about to get a workout in. It'll probably be like 45 minutes. Then we'll chop it up with Marcus, how he got started, what else he has going on. He's a strength and conditioning coach here at Gabriel Richard, so he has his hands on a lot of athletes, football, basketball, baseball, so it'd definitely be a cool perspective to see from his point of view. But yeah, we're about to get into this workout, man. Enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. We're about to get to it. I would say for myself, just the consistency shooting the ball. I feel like that's something that I've struggled with for the most part. Really anything that you got.
You good people for sure.
Yeah, I ain't seen nobody.
Ain't nobody ever me and him.
I was up at Rogers, right?
I think we played against each other. I think, did you play in the Hype League before? All net. 5. Get those feet flat. Good. Too good. Let's go.
Off right.
Now we're going to start here. We're going to punch, side step, focus on creating as much separation as possible. Trying to get to that elbow, knock that shot down, all right? Tighten it up, let's go. 2.
I switched to kinesiology at Asian. And my last school didn't have kinesiology, so I switched to business.
So you have a wide span.
Changed a lot.
Have you like now that you're into like vlogging and YouTubing, have you been able to use some of that journalism stuff that you use in storytelling in terms of?
I never really thought about that. To be honest, I'm probably sure I do, but I haven't thought about it really.
Yeah, because that's all it really is just being able to tell a good story.
Right.
Like that's how you get followers. Like I've grown I've had my YouTube at this point probably 13 years now. And I've just probably hit 5,000 followers or just under. But I was just posting videos on there just to make sure I had content saved. And now it's like, dang, this is like a real avenue.
So money maker now, you're doing right.
But it's all about being able to tell a good story. All right, so now this is gonna sound absolutely crazy. We're gonna focus on missing, okay? So we're gonna miss right. 5, it's gotta hit the right side of the basket, and then it's gotta bounce to the right for it to count. Then we're gonna miss 5 to the left. You're gonna hit 5 backward, and it has to bounce past this line for it to count. And your last one, it's gotta hit front rim, bounce straight up, hit the ground. Okay, so let's focus on missing right first. My coach when I played camp. So if you learn how to miss properly, you can make a shot whenever you want, right? So it's all about ball placement. Trying to get it to go that way.
I hit the back.
Nope, side, and make it bounce back. Two. 3, right? 4. Miss left. Good. If I'm shooting and I keep hitting back rim, it's all because my follow through is too low. I'm putting too much extra on it, right? I gotta get it a little bit higher. And if you're hitting the front of the rim, it typically means you don't have enough legs on the shot. So you wanna miss there, you don't put enough legs on the shot. Anytime I'm working out of high school or a college athlete, because when you think about it, basketball is all the same. It doesn't matter where you play with that system. You're gonna have to sprint the floor, get to the corner, make corner threes. You're gonna have to be able to lift out the corner, get to the basket, 1 dribble pull up, 2 dribble pull up. It's all the same stuff. So I like to simplify it. So if we're not gonna shoot the shots in the game for the most part, like we're not gonna practice them. If it's summertime, that's a completely different thing. Right, that's what we add to our bag. In season, it's all shots that you're gonna see. Because why practice anything other than what we're gonna actually use, right? So we're gonna start from the top of the key, sprint down to the corner. We're gonna make 5. Gotta be all net, right?
How far back am I going?
This is the top of the key. Yep.
I did the dumbest shit I could possibly do.
Why you say that?
I got the shot at least 500 threes earlier. Now I can't feel my fucking arms. And they only on it. It's just crazy. I like it though. You can't do this with every athlete because it's a more advanced drill, especially spot to spot. All net on the threes is very tough if you don't have the proper shot. My shot not the best, but you can't do this with high school kids. Only high level high school kids really. Can't just do it with everybody.
Alright, so this one, we're starting down. So we're gonna set it up, coming off, so I'm catching. First thing I always teach my players is we're getting to the middle. That's what every coach, for the most part in America, they don't want to let players sit in the middle. So that's the first thing I teach you. We're trying to attack to the middle because it breaks everybody's defense down. I don't care what you're running, okay? Like I know coaches that only allow teams to go to the left. Like we're getting to the middle every time. Like if we can get here, I'm gonna get you subbed out. Okay? All right, and I can make plays from there. So all we're doing is getting to the middle. I want 3 all net floaters. Okay, off 2 feet, boom. Get it up high, finish it. All right. Good. Good, 1. So try to cut it in even a little bit closer. You know, when we're playing good teams, they're gonna be right here. Right? So we want to come inside there. Kobe talks about playing these little pockets. Okay, so I want to be able to attack hard off this pocket. It's just not help send too much. It's a wide open 3 here. All right, so I don't want to get too far over there. Make it not hard. Let it go, you're holding it. 2, get up. 3, perfect. All right, now get in that paint, give me that same 2 foot. We're playing Villanova basketball now. Pump fake, step through, finish with the left hand. All right, let's go. Good. 1. Let's go. Good. 2, 1 more. Good. All right, let's get fancy on this last one. So I'm gonna get here. Step through. Finish on the other side. All right. Good. Perfect. So 2 dribble pull up. 2 dribble pull up. He's on the left. Do all that. Let's work. Come on. Come on. So, down it. Good. Come on. 2 last one, step back. Last one, step back. Let's go. Come on. Good. 3 of them. Good. 1. There we go. Stay low, stay low. Don't too many games, stay go. Let's go. Right there. I can shoot on that. A regular maker, push you off. Let's go. One. There we go. Let's go. Two, one more. There we go. There we go. One more. Yeah. Come on. Two on there.
I'm mad as fuck about that, bro.
One more. Let's end it with a half-court shot. Half-court shot. Gotta end all my workouts, half-court shot.
That's all left.
Psychology behind this. So if I can teach a kid who's in 5th, 6th, 7th grade to hit a half-court shot consistently, right? Even if they don't make it on the first try, they make it after 10 shots, how much easier in their mind is this now?
Should be a lot easier.
Right? Like, cause you're thinking like, all right, I can hit a shot from here. Like, it's all about conditioning the mind of the athlete. And that's one of the biggest focuses of my training, even with the all net. Like, I saw you get mad after you hit one, it went in, but it wasn't all net.
Yeah.
So it's like the psychology of it, it's like, all right, you made it, but it's not perfect, right? And we take made threes in the game, but if we focus on that aspect of getting close to perfection as we can, like it'll elevate the athlete.
Now you know why you miss it. That's why I tell my players all the time. I always joke with them and say that's too much room when they tired of shooting the free throws and stuff like that. But that's the reality of it. Like, there's another level of focus that you got to be able to go to get to those higher levels. So, shit, that was good. That's a good ass workout. Like you said, I feel like kids most of the time they don't come in the gym and they don't form shoot.
Yep.
They go straight out here, and that'd be the main problem. So, I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Let me catch my breath, and then we'll set up 2 chairs in the middle of the shop. All right, bro. I appreciate the workout.
Sure.
Definitely probably one of the better ones that I've had so far, as far as like attention to detail, and it definitely pissed me off because I'm trying to, all net every shot, and then on top of that, I ended up shooting like 500 threes trying to get ready for this workout at like 12 or 1 o'clock. And I feel like that only hindered me a little bit. Couldn't feel my arms, but nonetheless, it was a great workout. So really, first question, I just want to ask how you got started training or coaching, whichever came first, and then how you started the strength and conditioning journey too.
So the way I started training is my brother had passed away. I was at college in Canada at Alabama University. Brother passed away. I was going through a depression and I needed an outlet. Like, long story short, God told me, go help this little scrawny kid that was in the gym. And that's kind of how I started before like all the business at LLCs and all of that stuff, like just helping one kid in the gym. Like I think the kid's 23 now, he's 6'6". I didn't know he was gonna be that tall. The kid might have been 11 or 12 at the time. Short, white kid, broken voice. And then out of nowhere, he just shot up, and it was like, damn, all that work we put in, like he looks like a grown man. So that's how it started. And after that, I just kind of followed that blueprint, and I modeled it, like whatever I would do, and like the more knowledge I gained while I played and coached, I would give it to whoever was in that community. Like charge $10, $15, and then it just grew over time. It just kind of became a movement. And then when I moved back down here, I was up north for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And then when I moved back down here, I just had to basically rebuild it all over again. And it landed me here in a great situation.
Yeah. And you mentioned that you played some college ball?
Yep.
I'll talk about what high school did you go to, and then talk a little bit about your college journey.
Crazy thing is, I went to Ramos High School. Nate Oates was the coach, who's now the coach at Alabama. I got kicked out of Ramos, got sent to the alternative school. So I went to the alternative school, played two years, ended up going JUCO, played 2 years JUCO, go to Canada for a year. Like, it was an amazing experience, but they weren't as dedicated as I was, and we were losing games. So I was like, I want to go to a winning program. Long story short, I go right across the border to Lake Superior, Division II. They had just won the GLIAC at the time, so they were the best thing running. And I was like, I can play here. I was working out. My wife came up. She ended up going to school there. I ended up trying out for the team, made the team, and the rest is kind of history after that.
Okay. And then Canada, is there a difference between how they play over there and how we play over here? Because I went to, like, I wouldn't say it was like a real game. When I was at Henry Ford, we went to go play, I think it was St. Clair or something like that. So is there any type of difference in the way that they play rather as opposed to us?
Style of play, they play FIBA rules, so they play 24 seconds, so it's faster. When they come over here, I don't know if you ever heard of the Carleton Ravens. A lot of people haven't, but they were a program in Canada who would give American universities, like high major D1 universities, they would give them issues because they would play them in the summertime. But they had a really good system, and they're on a more European style. But the real difference was that a lot of players had to end up they had to pay to play for school over there. Even while you were in university, they didn't give out a whole lot of money for scholarships at certain universities, especially the one I was at. So the mentality was a lot different. It was more party. We're just here to have a good time. Now I'm here to grind and try to make it professionally and be able to do all of these other things.
Gotcha. You said you've been training for like 10 plus years now?
Yep.
What are some obstacles that you feel like you've came across, or maybe even some that you still deal with to this day?
Obstacles that I've came across, I didn't know how to run a business. I had no business acumen. And once you start to get to the higher levels of this, running camps, and you have to have all of these systems that aid you. And when you don't know that they even exist, like, it's a hindrance. So I was only able to go so high. Like, I was writing everything down in a notebook, like forgetting to check the notebook, and you have workouts. And so it was the business part for me, the most part. So I had to start doing a whole lot of reading. I read a lot of books. I probably read 12 to 14 books a year, just on personal development, and then on business, and learning how to like scale something like this. So
did you have anybody that you could go to for that type of help? Anybody that's in this space or a similar space that you could go to and reach out for that type of help?
Not necessarily reach out. I had a lot of guys who came before me, like my guy, Daryl Hudson. He was my trainer when I came in college. My guy, Avery Stevenson. These are guys I was able to either work with or watch from afar and see how they did things. And while I was up there, I could add some of their stuff to what I was doing to try to make it better.
I never had a trainer growing up, but I did come across and train with Avery like once or twice when I was a little bit younger. I always wondered what happened to him. I never seen him at the Romulus record.
Oh man, Ave get money.
Yeah, I'm sure. I came across his page,
Ave
but I didn't really know what he was up to.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's good. Definitely good to hear.
Yeah.
So the strength and conditioning, was Gabriel Richard on your radar for that, or you said you kind of just started out at Romulus and it kind of just happened?
Actually, I became a strength coach when I was at Lake Superior. Okay. So I finished my senior year, and then I became the strength coach for the next 3 seasons. After that, I worked with Jackson College for a bit when I moved back down here, and then Romulus was 2 miles from my house, and I had went to school there. And I was just trying to give some of the knowledge that I had to the younger guys. So I was like, all right, I can take this role. And I thought it would expand more, but then it just didn't. After 5 years, it was like, all right, what's the next move? And it just happened. The gym teacher I was working with at Romulus, his son went here. I was training players here, Luke and Charles. I had been working with those guys for years at this point, and they were like, man, we really need a strength and conditioning coach. I go to watch their game. I'm like, these guys aren't strong.
Yeah.
So I was like, we set it up. I met with the athletic director, and I've been here since June.
So were you training them on the court as well, or was it strength and conditioning?
No, I had never given out my strength and conditioning knowledge other than to the football team I was working with, and a few players here and there who really needed it, but I wasn't offering it as a service until now, and that's a whole different revenue stream for me.
So last question, what is your why? Why do you wake up and choose to help and choose to do what you do?
Honestly, it's because what God told me to do. I told you earlier I was in a dark place, and like no matter what I've gone through, like even my father just passed away this fall, and like being in the gym, it kind of gives me some sort of solace and like some sort of peace, because I know I'm pouring into the next generation. So like that's really my why. That and my daughter, like she's the reason why I started Grindhouse, because I needed. Like I'm the type of person that I don't follow directions too well. Yeah. So I needed an avenue where I can make money on my terms and be able to move around and be a father without having all this restriction against me. So that's my why.
I think for kids, it's definitely great to have somebody that they can consider a role model, and somebody that can come to anything. It don't even got to be sports related or weight room related. It can be just about life, because we done been through, a lot of stuff. So. Yeah. We kind of got the blueprint, not that we're going to do everything right all the time,
right.
But we got the blueprint. We done kind of been there before, show them how to move and stuff like that. But yeah, great workout, bro. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow everything that he's doing, Instagram, YouTube. He's posting clips all the time. Just make sure you guys tap in. It was a great workout. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem, man.
Yes, sir. That's a wrap. Yeah. All right, man, that's a wrap on the day. Overall, great workout with Marcus. The all net shit definitely had me pissed off a little bit. I ended up shooting like 500 shots, 500 threes before I came up here, so that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Couldn't really feel my arms, but overall, the insight that we got and the workout that I got was great. Definitely going to be able to tap in with him a little bit on the business side, try to work that stuff out for myself, and then the stuff that he was talking about with free camps and just reaching out to different head coaches in different high schools, stuff like that. That's definitely something that I want to try to do more of. I've tried it a little bit, but nothing's really came out of it yet. So definitely want to work on, free camps, and then just continuing to reach out with these kids and, continuing to help. That's a wrap. Like, comment, subscribe. We're out of here.